videos of us this weekend yet. I guess, well, it's not the weekend anymore, it's Monday. But if you didn't get enough of us over the weekend / Monday, you know, here's video number 3 of this week's playlist already.
Yeah.
Indie news. I'm just going to jump right into things hard and fast.
His results.
Like the way Joey Ryan likes it. Friday on the 17th, we had House of Hardcore 34.
We did.
In St. James, New York. Bull Dempsey, or Bull James, that's his name now, beat Hot Young Riley. Thinks high of himself. Vic Delicious beat Ace Romero. The Luchasaurus beat Alex Reynolds. Billy Gunn defeated MVP. Austin Aries defeated Matt Del Rey. Petey Williams defeated Matt Cross and the Mac, who was making his House of Hardcore debut.
William Mack.
And then the ECW contingency, Tommy Dreamer, Shane Douglas, Lil Guido, and Super Crazy defeated the Spirit Squad, Nick Aldis, and Joey Matthews, formerly known as Mercury.
Yes.
Then we had
Chikara
in Kennebuck, Maine, for Silence in the Library. So Oleg defeated...
No, we're not in the library, fuck it.
Oh, Oleg the Usurper defeated Hermit Crab. Des Pelleton defeated the Rumble Bees. Rory Gulak defeated Icarus. Jeremy Leary and the Osirian Portal. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Hashtag not my boy.
Okay. Defeated the Maine State Posse. Mr. Touchdown defeated Missile Assault Man. The Cyberhawks defeated Criminals and Defarge in the main event. And in the encore match, El Hijo del Ice Cream defeated Cajun Crawdad.
Yay.
On Saturday the 18th, in Philadelphia, we had House of Hardcore 35.
Live on Twitch, if you watched it.
Bull James also defeated Hot Young Riley. MVP defeated Lance Onaway.
Yep.
I didn't put on the first name on that one.
Just Onaway.
Yeah. Matt Cross defeated Petey Williams. Post-match, Petey Williams was attacked by Eddie Kingston.
Hey.
Sucks to be Petey Williams because he lost the match and got beat up.
Yeah, it was a bad night for Petey Williams.
Ace Romero returned the favor and beat Vic Delicious. This go around, Nick Aldis defeated Billy Gunn. Lil Guido and Super Crazy defeated the Squad. The Luchasaurus defeated the Mac and Matt Riddle, making his House of Hardcore debut. Austin Aries defeated Alex Reynolds. And in the main event, first blood match, Joey Matthews made Tommy Dreamer bleed. So Matthews won
after a whole situation.
Yeah, well, I mean that was the beginning of the end. He won because Aldis interfered. Post match, they were beating up Tommy Dreamer. Shane Douglas came out, made a fake save, but now it turned into all 3 of them beating up on Tommy Dreamer. Sandman comes out then, makes the real save because he's got a stick. So you don't fuck with him.
He's got a stick.
You don't fuck with the guy with the stick unless you're the Briscoes, who come out and leave the Sandman and Tommy Dreamer laying.
Yeah. Briscoes don't give a fuck. They'll fuck with anybody.
And then we are back to our friends at
Chikara again
with Darkwater and Haverhill, Mass, where Icarus defeats Missile Assault Man. Icarus back in the standings, only one day not in the championship contention standings.
Yes.
Oleg the Usurper defeated Jeremy Leary. Hollow Wicked defeated Mr. Touchdown, taking Touchdown out of the standings. Ophidian
hashtag not my boy.
Successfully defended the Young Alliance Cup from Officer Warren Barksdale, who I don't honestly think is young enough to qualify for a Young Alliance Cup, but that's neither here nor there. Dasher and the Rumblebees defeated Casa Dorado, and in the main event, via submission, Mike Quackenbush defeated Max Smashmaster. Ring of Honor TV with Travis Cole.
Me. All right, so we had Jay White versus Matt Taven opening up the show. Good match between the two of them with some issues on the outside due to TK Orion and, of course, Vinny Marseglia, whatever the fuck his name is. Matt Taven ends up beating Jay White with a climax off the top rope, and then we have a beatdown afterwards that the Kingdom gets run off by the rest of Search and Destroy. Probably seeing a potential 6-man tag, if not more, come out of that. Flip Gordon created his army to face the Bullet Club.
The Flip Army.
The Flip Army. He got Coast to Coast and Scorpio Sky.
All right.
So that's actually I'm excited to see what the four of those guys can
Better
do.
than I anticipated.
Right?
I thought Cheeseburger.
Well, speaking of Cheeseburger, he took on Shane Taylor in the contenders match for the four-way that will happen at Final Battle for the Television Championship. He tried many times. He did hit the Shote, but it was not enough to defeat Shane Taylor.
Shote was an ote.
Yeah.
And Cheeseburger was not ote afterwards.
No, he lost to a knockout punch from Shane Taylor. The Dogs then came out, and Will Ferrara tried to pay Shane Taylor to just end Cheeseburger by giving him a stein full of pennies. That didn't sit very well with Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor ended up dumping the change on Will Ferrara's head and then scared them out of the ring. Because Shane Taylor takes dollar bills and not coins, apparently.
I just think a stein full of pennies is not nearly enough.
No.
I mean,
Colt made a joke. He's like, that's like $1.70 right there.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're talking like a straight up like pint glass,
Yeah.
you're gonna get maybe $1.50.
Yeah, and it wasn't even. It was a little more than halfway full. So
yeah,
not enough to sway Shane Taylor. And then in the main event, Dalton Castle defeated Adam Page.
Not baby.
No, this was a really fun match though. We had Cody at commentary, obviously. Yes, and it was. Dalton Castle ended up using a submission rather than the bangarang. He ended up using like a top wrist lock with a crossface type of thing. I don't know if he locked it in the way he really wanted to. It was kind of a weird situation. But the Bullet Club ended up attacking Dalton Castle, adding a little bit more fuel to the fire as we head towards Dalton Castle versus Cody.
The Peacock.
The Peacock?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What?
What's the name of the submission?
Why?
It's peak as in peacock, followed by lock as in like ankle lock. The peak lock. It's not like a clock that tells you when to pee.
Okay.
It's not the pee clock.
I was trying to understand how clock worked in the whole situation.
No, it's lock.
Okay.
After peak.
Peak.
Better than the other name he pitched to me earlier.
That being?
Crippler cocklock.
Then we had Bully Ray come out because they were in the 2300 arena, so he wanted to address the fact.
Which is weird because House of Hardcore was there on the same day.
They were on way later at night though.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Dreamer was still there though.
Yeah.
He hung around the building. Bully Ray comes out. He wanted to address the Philadelphia fans because how important the building was, saying that he unfortunately he won't be wrestling anymore, but he's sticking around ROH. He's planning on helping in the back. The current president of ROH came in and thanked him for.
Is that Kerry Silken or whatever?
No, it's Joe Koff is the guy's name now. He came in, thanked Bully for everything that he's done since he showed up at ROH. He definitely wants him to stick around. They want his opinions. They want his voice being part of the backstage of ROH. But the fun and games, the celebration of Bully Ray was ended very quickly when Jay Briscoe made his way down to ringside, decided to get in Bully's face, saying, "Oh, Bully Ray, this is how you're gonna go out. You're gonna go out like this." Joe Koff trying to like back him up, like, "Hey, trying to bring out security." Security took a long fucking time to actually get out to the ring. Spitting at Bully Ray, and Bully kept his composure quite a bit longer than I expected him to. But then Bully Ray turned around and tried to leave the ring, to which he was punched in the back of the head by Jay Briscoe. This caused Velvet Sky and Tommy Dreamer to run out. Velvet Sky immediately going over and covering Bully while Tommy got up in Jay's face. They started screaming back and forth. Velvet checking on Bully Ray. Mark Briscoe with his big old white cast came down and got between Tommy and Jay. Got up in Jay's face. Tommy was kind of like yelling over Mark's shoulder. Then Mark turned around and kicked Tommy Dreamer in the balls. Yeah. Then there was a intimidation of Velvet Sky. I can't remember which one. I think it was Jay. Actually, ends up grabbing Velvet by the arm and lifting her up. She ends up running out of the. She ends up getting out of the ring. Tommy got hit a couple times with a steel chair, and then Bully Ray got up and got hit with a 3D by the Briscoes. So
They call theirs a 3B, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the D's for Dudleys.
It was the Deadly Death Drop.
Yeah. So the Briscoes don't call theirs like the BDD.
The Big Briscoe Bump.
Sure.
So yeah, apparently.
It's the Briscoe Bro Bomb.
But it's not a power bomb.
It doesn't have to be.
But all the
A
other.
Tiger Driver is not a pile driver.
So yeah, apparently the Briscoes are just picking fights with ECW people.
Yeah.
We'll see where this goes.
I bet Bubba's going to have one more match.
What? Are you saying that's how wrestling works?
It's probably going to be him and Tommy versus the Briscoes.
What? Are you saying that's how wrestling works? Alright, that is it for ROH TV. Back to you.
Alright, Sunday the 19th.
Yes.
Attack Pro Wrestling with Severe Seriously? Definitely not a pay-per-view time.
No, not at all.
Cardiff, Wales.
Yes.
Where we had Kyle Fletcher beat Dick. Dick Riley, that is. Drew Parker, whether he's extremely confused or not, is up to debate.
Yep.
Defeated El Phantasmo, Elijah, Jack Sexsmith, Danny Jones, and Lovemaking Demon.
That's a weird grouping of 6 dudes.
Yeah. Flash Morgan Webster retained the championship from Kid Lycos. Eddie Dennis defeated Mark Davis in the first time ever match. The Anti-Fun Police defeated Polo Rama, and Chief Deputy Dunn defeated Travis Banks.
Alright.
And then, finally, to end the triple header from...
Chikara again and again!
We have Kill the Moon from
don't
Einfield,
do that.
Connecticut.
Terrible idea.
The Furies defeated a weird team, Jeremy Leary, Rory Kulak, and Sloan Caprice, with Rick Rowland in their corner.
Yes.
Des Peloton versus the Osirian Portal. And
Hashtag not my portal.
got tossed out because of the return of 17 coming out, implementing one of the 17 forgotten/forbidden holds on Ovidian.
Hashtag not my portal.
And he had to get carried out of the ring.
Good. Dick.
Yeah. Holloway defeated Missile Assault Man. Nice. He's got 2 points back towards contention. Team 7Cs defeated the Cyberhawks with, was it Nighthawk?
Yeah.
Getting crushed by Murloc. Potentially being killed off. There is 2 different theories running now towards why Murloc, of all people, is killing off characters
Okay.
and their potential returns. We'll talk about this after the show.
Alright.
The main of not main event, but the Grand Championship match, which is usually the main event, which is why
Yeah.
I said that. Juan Francisco de Coronado successfully defended the Grand Championship from the Proletariat Borg Moldova. To get his 3rd point, Dasher Hatfield defeated Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Los Ice Creams defeated Crumbles and Defarge in the Encore match.
And actually, after getting his 3rd point, Dasher was attacked by Juan Francisco.
Yeah.
Juan
Dick.
wanting to send a message to his...
Juan Francisco Dick Coronado.
Yeah. Dasher's gonna win that title.
I hope so.
I think he's.
He
I
deserves it.
I think after beating Ciampa and Moose and Keith Lee, I think just those 3
Well,
matches.
Ciampa wasn't part of the series.
But I think
back in the day,
but I think
Ciampa,
I think Dasher being the one to defeat all these very intense,
the people coming in.
Yeah, the one-timers in Chikara.
Yeah.
I think that alone gives Dasher a reason to become champion. But
Not to mention when him and the Rumblebees went against Casa Dorada, his team won.
Exactly. So yeah.
So he could have. I think that's why Plot attacked him, because he knew Dasher has a leg up on him.
Yeah. So I'm all for Mr. Hatfield taking that title.
And plus, he's been one of the people that's been around the longest.
Yeah.
He's a really good wrestler.
Absolutely.
So let's have that too.
So hashtag Team Dasher.
Yeah.
Hashtag Dasher for champ.
Hashtag
Hatfield World Series. Without the stutter there, because you don't do that.
Hashtag Hatfield W-W-W World Series.
Yeah.
NWO 444 Live.
Yes. All right. So news. We've only got one quick news story that I'm going to talk about, and it's just an update on the G1 World Tag League. Only 4 teams have points in
That's
this
what happens
so
with
far.
those weird multi-team matches.
Yes. In Block A, Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi have 2 points, and Juice Robinson and Sammy Callahan, a.k.a. Death Juice, have 2 points as well. And in Block B, the Best Friends have 2 points, and so do Jeff Cobb and Michael Elgin.
Weird how all the foreign guys making their tournament debuts for New Japan all have points now.
Funny how that works. Yeah, all the other teams have 0 points currently, and that is as of midnight Monday morning.
Let's be honest, I didn't expect the Best Friends to win so early.
Well, they did. Chuck Taylor actually did a dive and then ran all the way up the ramp to the curtain and went, yeah! And then ran back down to the ring.
Yeah, it's Chuck Taylor.
That's it for news. It's time for upcoming shows. Where I don't have any because it's not time for Final Battle yet.
And I've got 3 starting
Do
on
it.
Friday. AIW's Hell on Earth 13 in Cleveland.
Ohio.
Yeah.
There's probably another Cleveland.
Probably. But
Absolutely.
probably no more famous Cleveland than the one in Ohio.
No.
We're going to have Ethan Page versus Dominic Guarini. Tom Lawler versus Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. Jody Fleisch, Matt Cross, Laredo Kid at DJZ in a 4 corners, probably really flippity-doo-dah match.
Hell yeah.
Team 2 Infinity versus the boys from Jollyville. Jollyville Fuckets.
Don't change your names.
The Young Studs for the tag titles. Colt Cabana renews his rivalry with Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah.
And Tim Donst defends the title against Nick Gage.
Hopefully.
Probably.
There's still a week.
I
don't have high hopes for Nick Gage anymore. I'm just...
Man, he had this before, and he kind of squandered it once.
Yeah, right?
I hope we have the same result as last time. I hope Donst ekes out another win over Nick Gage.
You got 5 days. You just got to make 5 days. You're fine.
On Saturday the 25th, we're going to have AAW's Unstoppable in Chicago. Flip Gordon versus Myron Reed. ACH versus Sammy Guevara. That's going to be a great match. Ohio is for Killers versus Trey, Miguel, and Steppenwolf. Fred Yehi versus Shane Strickland. David Starr and Trevor Lee versus Eddie Kingston and AR Fox. That would be a fun match to watch.
Hell yeah.
Penta El Zero Miedo defends the Heritage title against ZEMA Ion. And Fenix defends the AAW Championship against Jimmy Jacobs.
Jimmy Jacobs making another doubleheader week.
Yeah. And then we got Beyond Wrestling on Sunday.
Yes.
The tournament for tomorrow, the ladies part of the tournament, run by their sister promotion / same company, Women's Wrestling Revolution.
Yeah, there will be, prior to that, actually, I'll kind of step in here. 3, it's a Powerbomb pregame. These are matches that you'll see on Powerbomb.tv. We got John Silver versus Orange Cassidy. We have Jonathan Gresham and Maxwell Jacob Friedman taking on Tracy Williams and Wheeler Utah. And then we have David Starr versus Nick Gage, hopefully.
But for the T4T matches that we got going on, Vanity will take on Davien, Tasha Steeles versus Tara Calloway, Willow Nightingale versus Karen Q, Jordan Grace versus Skylar, Beta Scott versus Sonia Strong, and Deanna Perrazzo versus Madison Rain.
Indeed. So are they going to end up having like the lady winner versus the guys' winner, or is
Who
it
knows?
just maybe it's just
Probably just two different winners. I mean, one year they had the tag team and singles.
It's true.
Tournaments happen simultaneously, so
They do have their next show on the 6th of December, so we'll probably get like the next stage in maybe both tournaments there. Kind of alternate both sides. We'll find out. But yeah, that's it for indie news.
yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Click those links.
There are so many links of our social medias, but those are not the important links in our indie news videos. We want you to go up and click the links ahead of our links, on top of our links, above our links, however you want to say it. It's the links that take you to the websites of the different independent promotions that we cover on a regular basis here, like ChikaraPro.com,
BeyondWrestlingOnline.com.
ROHWrestling.com,
And many more.
CZWrestling.com.
Thanks for that. But we want to add more. So this is where those social media links become important, because using those social media links, send us links.
AIWrestling.com.
Send us links to your favorite and or local promotions.
AAWrestling.com.
You're distracting me. Yeah, use those social media links to send us links to your favorite and or local promotions, whether it's their YouTube pages, their Facebook pages, websites, whatever they've got. If we can get a little bit of what they've got going on, plus upcoming shows, and please, 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 within 24 hours, the results of said shows, we will not only continue to talk about them on a regular basis, but we'll give you a shout out for bringing them to our attention.
Like ROHWrestling.com.
We also want you to check out our podcast.
That's SoundCloud.com.
And Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W.
Like wrestling.
.com.
No. It's on YouTube.com. Where, coming up very soon, there will be a brand new unboxing of Pro Wrestling Crate, the Face Paint Edition.
From ProWrestlingTees.com.
That's a thing. And you can check out the podcast, where you can check out this video in podcast form along with the rest of our regular reviews. Stay on this YouTube channel. Go back, check out our review of NXT TakeOver and Survivor Series. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome. .com.
We're done.
See you later. .com.
No, we're done.
Bye. .com.
Yep, bye.